So let's start. Hi everyone, my name is Shrey Shori. I'm a finance intern at Illuminate Business. And in this webinar, we're going to discuss what is investment banking, why it's good for you, or why you maybe want to pursue a career in it. So let's get started. What is investment banking? Let's discuss. So it's basically a division of finance, particularly banking, which focuses on raising capital for companies and advises on mergers and acquisitions. It also provides services such as underwriting, asset management, and uh, trading of securities. So think about it this way. It's a segment of banking where maybe some organization comes, they want to raise capital, and investment banks provide financial consultancy service to them. They act as a medium between security issuers and investors and help new firms to go public. By public, they mean going on the stock market where people can buy their shares and estimate their prices based on the value given by experts. So, what do investment bankers do in that process? So, think about it this way. There's a company ABC buying another company XYZ. ABC is not sure how much company XYZ is really worth and what will the long-term benefits in terms of revenues, costs will be. So in this scenario, the investment bank will go through the process of due diligence to determine the value of the company and settle the deal by helping ABC prepare necessary documents and advising it on the appropriate timing of the deal. So all this process is done by an investment bank, and investment bankers help facilitating that documents and all the necessary things needed to help a company go public. So what other services do investment banks offer? They offer mergers and acquisitions, underwriting of securities, trading and research, and asset management. Now let's see what each of them mean. First is financial modeling and valuation. It's nothing much but techniques that are used to analyze and value companies as we support their decisions and transactions. So, as we discussed before, when a company wants to go public, they analyze their financial models, their future growth value, how profitable they can be in the future, and how their future is determined based on their current finances. Risk management. And what is that? Risk management is nothing much but the potential of a company to face a loss. So, say if one company is making a deal with another company, they need to determine what's the risk management of the company so that if the company goes in losses, they have some backup to actually see if the company underperforms or it can be beneficial for their mergers and acquisitions. There are various tools and management strategies that investment banks use. That's why it's the most complex financial business in investment banking. So, bank operations are also subjected to extensive regulations. So, it's a rapidly evolving industry. New laws come, new people want to make new decisions every day. So, it's a continuously evolving industry. What are the careers you can work in an investment bank? You can be as simple as a financial analyst, accounting, to as complex as portfolio assistants, portfolio managements, and investment bankers, and a trading and investment expert. What are the challenges and opportunities investment bankers face? The only the only challenge is that there's a lot of innovation and growth happening every day, and there's new every single day, and investment bankers have to cope up with that almost every month. They have to face challenges like strategic expansion. So say if you're working on a deal with a company on their financial model, maybe you made the whole financial model spending hours on that, and the company doesn't like that, and they can say no to the deal, and all the hard work you did to make that model is just gone. So what's the impact of global investment banking? It helps facilitating the economy. So our economy is based on the capital flows between the companies. They help support economic developments across various industries and regions. What is the future investment banking? As I said, it's continuously evolving industry. So it's not certain that some decisions that are used to merge a company will be same in the future, but it will never be taken over AI in the foreseeable future because it's something that requires a lot of energy, a lot of strategic analysis, and a lot of financial knowledge, which is hard for AI to take over for the foreseeable future. So, in conclusion, investment banking is a really good career. It's uh, it's globally recognized as one of the hardest careers and one of the most paying careers, and it's also essential for you to know that you have to be willing to learn every single day something new with something new technology with some new technology every day. And thank you so much. My name is Shrey Shori. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach me out on LinkedIn or Instagram. So for the questions you guys have, what is the average salary of an investment banker? So the salary right after college is like 120, 120K to 150K as starting. But the thing is, in investment bankers, you don't earn that much salary. Like you don't go more than 200,000 that often. But the thing is, you earn a lot of compensations, a lot of commissions when you make a deal. So those commissions can be like 50K for just one deal, and you got like 250K for that year. So that's how it works for the salary part. And for the colleges, I would say any college that you want to go where it's top in business ranking. So for example, UPenn, Wharton School, number one in the world, and then you can go to UT Austin, and you can also go to Stanford. So for the time commitment, it's like a lot of work. So you have to commit 70 hours a week because, as I said, you have to make financial models, you have to work on different strategies, and it takes a lot of time. So it's like 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week. But yeah, and then the job is not extremely in demand, but it's growing rapidly because uh, as other careers like computer science or any other accounting career is growing, the the company has to go public to earn more revenue. So I would say this career is continuously evolving, but it's not in completely high demand. Are you guys able to hear me? Okay. So the difference between finance consulting and investment banking. So in finance consulting, it's pretty general. So say you have to consult about potential growth opportunities in the company. Like you have to be in the inner core of a company where you advise on what's the potential for how they can grow their profits, how they can make better deals. But in investment banking, you have to be particular about how to make how to merge a company to make them go public, like how they can be traded on a stock market, how their financial models can have more growth based on the investment opportunities like asset management. So I would say that's the number one difference. And then for the second difference, it's basically financial consulting is more general. So it's like accounting, but you also get to recommend stuff because financial consulting is basically analyzing the finances of a company. And then in investment banking, you also have to deal with wealth of the people. So you have to determine where, so say if someone comes to you and she wants to invest some money, you have to determine their risk capability, how much capital they have, and what's the best investment you can do for them to grow their net worth and portfolio as overall. For the job risk, for the job factor, I would say it's a pretty stable job, and it's not hard to get a job in this in banking, depending on what degree you have. So if you have a bachelor's in finance or bachelor's in business or bachelor's in accounting, it's relatively easier for you to get a job because you have a better understanding of the field and how it works, but it's totally dependent on how well you perform based on the activities you do outside of your college. But it's not that hard. It's growing rapidly nowadays because as we have seen AI evolving, there's so many other risks that are opening up, and investment banking is one of the highest paying ones. Any other questions? Well, that's it for today. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, you're free to go.